Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It's been a crazy weather day here in the Hudson Valley. My goodness, at the end of May, it didn't even make 65 degrees. The wind is whipping all over the place. I saw Patty go by. I saw Cheryl go by. I saw Margot go by. I saw so many people go by up in the sky. Just kidding, but it has been a very windy day here. So I took it easy today. I did a lot of chores inside. I did some baking, but most of all, it is now me time. It is Saturday night. I am in my jammies and I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. I'm so excited. This is probably a good size haul. Every single item came from the same location, which is located in Poughkeepsie, New York. And this is on 9 in Poughkeepsie by the Galleria, if you're familiar with that area. Lots of cool things out there. And oh my goodness, I guess there was I don't even know what to call it. I'm just going to show them to you. I really didn't know a lot about these mystery squashy dumplings. But evidently Dollar Tree got some in and they had limited them to 5 per person. They're $3 per package. Who actually makes these? I'm not sure who the actual manufacturer is. Anyways, they were going like hotcakes. When I walked in the door, there was 2 big cases of them. And when I was getting ready to leave the store, they were already sold out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I grabbed mine before I went through the entire store. Anyways, every single item in this video, let me see. I do have a couple plus things from the toy section, of course. But depending on how far I get into the video, it'll depend whether we get to those or not. But I always make sure to let all of you know when I show you something that is like $3 or $5 or even more, I let you know, and I usually show those items at the end so there's no confusion. All right, so again, I've had a lot of you chiming in and kind of like mentioning, I find lots of good things, I do search around, I do go to different Dollar Trees. I kind of travel around, and when I am traveling around, I try to stop in as many different Dollar Trees as I can. It's amazing to me because my area, well, I have to cross the bridge to do it, but there's one strip of road that has like 4 Dollar Trees on the same road within a 8 to 10 mile radius of each other, and they all carry something a little bit different. So it just really depends. You have to look at your stores, check things in and out. Miss Mia, if you might hear her in the background, I got her a new toy the other day. And I'll have to get a picture of her with it. It's a hot dog, and it's about this long. And it's got crunchies in it and squeakies in it. And she literally just beats the crap out of this thing. And that is what she's currently doing in the other room. All right, enough about all me and everything going on. I've got a beautiful, lovely glass of fresh grape juice. And I've got my scissors, my rulers, and I am ready to rock and roll. So let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. I'm trying to think if there's something I forgot to say. If there is, I apologize. It's starting to get dark here already here on the East Coast. So let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. All right, some new things in Housewares by Hip and Fresh. These are food storage containers. You're gonna get 2 containers, 2 lids. These are microwave safe, dishwasher safe, freezer safe, BPA free, and oh my goodness, are they just pretty, pretty, pretty. The containers themselves measure about 8.5 inches by 6 inches by about 2 inches deep. Look at how cute these are. Let me just slide the packaging over so you can see just how pretty these are. All right, so you're dealing with kind of like a dark blue. And then look at these lemons. Aren't those pretty? Again, you're getting 2 of these. Really nice, especially, a lot of times if I bake like cookies or brownies, or depending, even cupcakes, sometimes I just like to put a few in a fancy container and give them to a friend, no matter who the friend is, or a neighbor. You know, because it's just, I don't know, that's just who I am. All right, they also had this design, all the same size, again, by Hip and Fresh. This is perfect. These are red. Let me just slide the packaging down a little. So you've got this red stripe, and then do you see all the blue ribbons in there? So very pretty. It's got that red, white, and blue theme if you're going to a picnic or a barbecue or something like that. They also had this version, which I got 2 of these. I love my reusable containers. I absolutely do. These have cherries and ribbons, and then your base is actually a beautiful pink. Those are so pretty. Even, you know, they're food containers. Okay, yes, they are, but you could use them for all different things. Barrettes. Your mind, just let it go. Beads, barrettes. Last but not least, and I got 2 of these as well, and Miss Judy, if you're watching, girlfriend, oh my goodness, they had these. And do you see the strawberries there? How cute and fun are these? So you have like a darker blue bottom with a lighter blue, and then you have strawberries all over them. Super cute, super fun. All right, let me just move those out of my way. The only other things that I did get in household, oh no, I lied. I did have a couple more things. I found this SpongeBob SquarePants sink strainer. So I picked up one of those. And then I found my favorite Garfield, so I grabbed one of those as well. These were in Housewares. I thought these are super fun. You get 10 in a package, and they are great for ice creams or whatever. They're Breyers, and they're little bowls with Breyers ice creams on them. I'm just going to open this up because this is so fun, especially when you got the little ones around, or, you know, the big kids like me, and you want to build like a little sundae sitting in front of the TV or whatever. These are fun. So you're going to get, again, you're getting 10 in a package. They're 8 ounces. And there they are. And they just basically have Breyers with little ice creams all over them. Super fun for snacks. Put popcorn in them. Put ice cream in them. I picked up a couple because the kids do like Breyers ice cream. All right, well, let me get my ruler out of the way. Okay, let's go over to... Oh, Miss Cheryl was a little pissy, and I'm just playing here, girl. You know that. There weren't very many snacks, so I did get a few new snacks. These were new to me anyways. These are by Drizzlicious. Drizzlicious. These are mini rice cakes, and they are s'mores bites, drizzled with deliciousness, 1.8 ounces. Those look really sweet and yummy, so I grabbed some of those snacks. They also had the Drizzlicious. This one is 1.8 ounces, and they had it in the birthday cake bites as well. I love my snack cakes, but this just kind of kicks them up a notch, right? You know, like, bam! Kicks it up a notch and adds a little bit of sweetness to things. They also had, and I totally lost them. Oh, they're way over here hidden. The new sweets I purchased were, and I remember when these came out, the Nerds. You guys remember when these came out back in the 80s? Anyways, I hadn't seen the rainbow flavored one. So this is a 5-ounce box. So I grabbed some Nerds. And then this was new to me. Not only at Dollar Tree, but just new in general. Sweet Tarts Mini Chewy Mixed Fruit. 3.75 ounces. What? Chewy Sweet Tarts? So the flavors are cherry, apple, orange, lemon, and grape. Get out of town. So they're saying they're little like bits and pieces. Oh, they're just tiny little things. Look at how small those are. You know, these would be perfect for like a gingerbread house or something. And there they go rolling on the floor. But Miss Mia's in completely a different room. Yeah, there you go right there. So cool. Gonna give these a try. I do enjoy a sweet tart every now and then. And because I know I'll enjoy them, yeah, I got 2 boxes. Alrighty. I think that was it for like sweets and treats. So oh no, wait, I lied. Oh my goodness. This is a sweet and treat for me, even though it has nothing to do with sweet or treat. It is Kraft macaroni and cheese. This is an 11-ounce size box. Look at that sucker. That's huge. A normal size box of mac and cheese, I think, is like 7.8 or 8 ounces. Anyways, 50% more. Same price. This box literally sitting next to the regular size box. That was kind of like a no-brainer. So yeah, yummalicious. I do enjoy my Kraft macaroni and cheese. All right. I have like a sloodle of beauty things going on here. Let's start off with Dermacell, which is a brand name, by the way. We know that. These were new to me. Brightening Oil Cleanser with vitamin C, licorice root, and turmeric. It is a 4 fluid ounce bottle. Again, Dermacell, which is a brand name. Always love finding my brand names. They also had the Dermacell Balancing Oil Cleanser. This has argan oil, rice ferment, and jojoba oil. Again, 4 fluid ounces. And last but not least, and there was only 3 to the set because the box was like brand new on the shelf. This one here is Barrier Repair. Avocado oil, Cermicides Peptide Complex. Again, 4 ounces. Do they have a seal on top? Of course they do, because it would be crazy if they didn't. Oh my gosh. For some reason, this one doesn't have a seal. It smells wonderful. All my other ones had seals. Maybe the seal peeled off when I popped it up. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to double check that. Anyways, let's move along because there's never a dull moment around here. This would probably be a good time to take a sip of my grape juice. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good grape juice. All right. Lots of people that ooh, you know what? I just found another candy item. You guys should see my table here. It is a hot mess. Reason. That's made by Stork, by the way. This is a 2.65 ounce package, and this is espresso flavor. You don't see that very often, so I grabbed me a pack of those. They were super, super squishy. I always check my packages. Come on, you guys know you do it too. I know you do it. All right, so going back to makeup and beauty. I have seen, with my own eyes, at some stores, when there is like a bulk packaging of something, some stores will divide it out and try to get you to buy it individually. That ain't my decision. We're not going to go there. But I found these 4-packs of Onyx Professional 15 minutes to wow detox charcoal mask for your footsies. This is what it looks like. There's 4 of them in there by Onyx. Pretty cool buy. But then I have seen this. I bought 2, by the way. I have seen other stores that have opened these up and are putting this out. And I think the reason is, and it's pretty self-explanatory if you really read it. The actual tag on the product says this. Let's just read it for a moment. It's pretty self-explanatory. Charcoal detox mask, 4 pieces. Meaning there's 4 pieces in this bag, and these bags should technically be opened up and hung up individually. But, you know, when I talk about a tomato, someone may call it tomato. I'm cool with that. But so I think that's where a lot of the feedback about all the face packaging and stuff like that, it's just my 2 cents. I really don't know much, but it's just what I'm observing. So anyways, either or, whether you get it for that 1 or you get it for the 4, I guess it really depends on the managers at the store and how they're interpreting the writing on the actual package. Because there are lots of things at Dollar Tree that you can get multiple things for. You know, it just depends on where you shop. Okay, staying in makeup and beauty, I thought these were so darn cute. I found 2 different designs. The first design I'm going to share with you, and these are by a company called Skip the Spa. This is a pack of 24 patches. They're blemish patches, and it's for imperfections with rose water. Very, very interesting. I don't know if you're gonna, well, let me show you the package first. So there's the actual packaging, but let me get the glare off for you. Bear with me a moment. They are clear, but do you see what they are? They are slices of cake. How fun are those? Now, just my opinion, you have a blemish or a pimple or whatever, it is what it is. You go sticking one of these on your face, isn't this more like obvious, like there's something on your face? Either way, they're cute. I'm seeing more and more people with them, adults, kids, and it's just about having fun. So anyways, they have these little slices of cake, and I then found, which I think these are so fun, these have niacinamide in them. And this is by the same company, Skip the Spa. And these are donuts. All right, so here's the packaging. Let me bring it in close. Aren't those just too adorable? Oh my gosh. Now, a lot of you will use these for stickers. Hey, why not? You can. Blemish patches, you can use them on your arms, on your legs, on your face, on your shoulders, on your elbows, wherever you choose to use them. But these are just so much fun. So those were new to me. These were new to me as well. And oh my goodness, for those of you that are Stitch fans, they have some new face masks out. This one here is watermelon berry. Look at her. Oh my goodness. For anybody that's a Disney fan, which by the way, official Disney, there you have her. How cute. Again, watermelon berry. And the mask itself actually looks just like that. They also had lavender sorbet. Doesn't that sound lovely? Lavender sorbet. Yummy. Sounds delightful. And last but not least, they had coconut vanilla. Super fun, super cute. If you know somebody that's a Stitch fan, you know, sorry, I dropped something. I'm like, ugh. Put these away. You know, we're going to be going into June on Monday already. Oh my goodness, we're going into June on Monday already. Yes. Put these away. You know, we're halfway through the year already. Put them away for holiday times, because when it comes to holiday times, these things aren't going to be around. And again, these are just my opinions and just my thoughts I'm sharing with all of you. All right, also in the makeup section, I thought these were kind of cool. I got 2 of these. They were in 2 different colors, and it just says Beauty Sponge Set. At first glance, I was like, oh my goodness, it looks like a little Mickey Mouse or a Piglet or something. But basically what it is this blender right there. And then they give you these 2 little bitty baby blenders, which are perfect for like around the nose, under eye, any type of creases that you may have. I'm trying to see where this is made. It says an all-American company, packaged, product, and designed in the USA, but it's not giving me a company name, or else I would be happy to share it with you. Anyways, they had them in mint. They had them in this really pretty pink. They didn't have any purples that I saw. There might have been some purples there, but I could have missed them. Things get past me every now and then. But those are super fun, and I love the fact that they're in little mini kits. All right, this was a cool find to me anyways, and this was something new to me. These are by B Color. So something for your nails, and you will need, in order to use this, you're going to need a UV light. UV lights have gone from really, really expensive to inexpensive because a lot of us are doing our nails at home now. Dollar Tree's had UV lights, and they actually work really well. Anyway, so in order for this to work, you're going to need a UV light. So whether you have your own at home or you have to go to a salon, that's totally up to you. So this first one that I found is 3D Nail Art Gel in the color Clear. And what you basically do, from what you can see on those two nails there, I'm trying to get it to autofocus. Basically, you apply this to the top of your nail polish and it creates designs, and they're almost like 3D because it's glue on top that hardens. Super fun. Lots of things you can do with this. I also found it in the color pink. So again, you must have a light to be able to cure these, or they will never harden. It will just stay liquid and sticky and gooey. Didn't see any other colors, but really, really interested to try this to see how it works. So that was a new find for me. What else? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to talk about these for a minute. All right. So you guys know I enjoy my toys of all kinds, but I'm a big kid at heart. And when Dollar Tree has toys and things going on, I'm like first in line. Anyways, I was like completely unaware. I had seen some stuff about these, but I had no clue they were even coming to Dollar Tree. Don't really know much about them, but I've been seeing all kinds of videos about these. So evidently, Dollar Tree's received these mystery squashy dumplings. It says you get one dumpling in a steamer pot. And this is what it looks like. It's all wrapped up in plastic. And there was a limit because every Dollar Tree only got like 1 or 2 cases. I don't know what all the rules were, but there was a limit. And at the store that I shopped at, the limit was 5 per person, which I thought was a lot. But so these were $3 each. Now, again, I don't know all the hoopla or everything. Some people say they smell, and a lot of rubber toys do tend to smell. No matter what kind of rubber toy it is, they tend to smell sometimes. You have to let them air out. You have to wash them with soap and water. So anyways, yeah, the limit was 5. I just got 3 because I wasn't going to be a piggy. Don't know if I'm really even going to like them or not. Don't know much about them, but by the time I walked out of the store, the 2 cases that were sitting when I walked in the store were already wiped out. They were just empty boxes. So I was like, whoa, that was quick. Anyway, so I have 3. I don't know if I'll open all 3 because I'm not, so sure, but I'm willing to open at least one with all of you. So we're going to get into this together. Never held one of these, never seen one in person. But yeah, so let's give this a try. Whoops. So besides that, it's then wrapped in this plastic, and then it's got like this plastic, what are they calling this? My bad. Oh, so it's like a little steamer pot for dumplings. Duh, Beth. All right, I'm actually gonna, wait, can you pull this open? Probably not. Okay. All right, good thing I got my scissors. All right. So did any of you get these? Let me know what you got, what you think of them. Are they worth it? I don't know. I think it's all in the end of the day. It's about having fun. All right, so I just tore that off, but then there's, oh my goodness, there's like all this stuff. It's the thrill, right? It's like scratching off a lottery ticket. All right, let me get, whoop, there's more on this side. So, I don't know how these just pop off. Anyways, I'm going to try not to look. So, you guys are going to get, I'm just going to turn my head. Do these twist open? Wait, am I in camera view? Yeah, okay. Can you guys see anything yet? Because I'm not. What did I get? What? Oh, it's blue. Is that teal or blue? All right, so here's the little case. I smell it already. Woo, it smells like a wet fart. Woo, not that I know what a wet fart smells like. Oh my gosh, Patty, you're bad. All right, so here it is. Do I take it out of the plastic? I don't think I want to take it out of the plastic. Because I can, yeah, they're kind of stinky. All right, so here's his little face. So that's what this is all about. I don't have them. I've never felt one, but it feels like a boob. Like a, a implant. It feels, all right, let's open one more. I have 2. Which one should I open? Come on, you guys, which one? Pick one. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. All right. We're going to do another one because I love you all so much. Yeah, of course this shit's addicting. All right. I mean, I know who I'll end up giving these to, but that's why I think I'm going to leave it in the plastic. So evidently there's what? There's like some or one that's got, how come this one doesn't have tape on it? Well, that was kind of different. This one has no tape on it. But it's like starting to lift out of the package. So I'm going to turn my head because I still can't see nothing. All right, make sure I'm in screen. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. What'd I get? What'd I get? I got a pink one. It doesn't got no sparkles in it, but it is cute. There's its little face. Oh my goodness. All right, you know what? Where is it? Where's the last one? What did I do with it? Here it is. We're going to do it. That way, because I can't just let one sit here by itself. I can't do that. But I'm wondering why that one had tape on it and this one didn't. It makes me go, All right, you guys. This is the last one. I personally would not buy. Oh, see, now this one has tape. I personally probably would not buy these again. But hey, that's just me. I mean, if the kids are really into them, that's a different ballpark. Let me get the tape off this side. Oh my gosh. I can feel the anticipation. All right, what is going? All right, I'm just going to try to twist. Here we go, you guys. Ready? Go! And it's like a slimy light green one. Oh my, look at that little face. Oh, their faces. So their faces are kind of like all the same. He does have a lot of squish to them. Again, I'm just keeping them in the bags, you know, because that way they're clean, they're fresh. Again, they still look like breast implants. All right, everybody. I still have a whole sloodle of things to share with all of you. Yes, my homemade word, sloodle. But it would be way too much to keep continuing on, so I'm going to save it all for another video for maybe even tomorrow. All right, everybody, I so enjoyed this me time with all of you. I hope you enjoyed this time with me too. News. Nah, we'll save that for next time around. All right, everybody, until next time, a big hug from me to all of you. Thank you so much for your support and for watching. And oh my gosh, I cannot believe that Monday is June 1st. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Whoops. Bye.